Hey everyone, it's Ashley, the other half of Already at Gaming. Today I'm going to be going over everything that you need to start out your Ooblets journey strong, and let me tell you, it is a lot of information. We'll cover everything from farming, dance battles, friendship, and more. So let's start off with farming. To start farming mode, go onto your farm fields and press ZL. All you do is till your farm, plant your crops or ooblet seeds, and water them. That's it. I do highly recommend taking the first few days and clearing out the entire farm, as it will give you so many materials to have on hand. You can clear the farm by picking the weeds, breaking the rocks, and breaking the wood by going up to them and hitting them 3 times. Keep in mind, all of this does cost energy, so just be aware of that and try to keep an eye on your energy levels, which are located in the top right corner. Quick tip, you can replenish your energy by going and taking a nap, drinking bean juice, or going and finding something to eat. You can do that by going into your almanac and clicking the item you want to eat, click Y on it, and then click consume the item. In Ooblets, you need to start growing seeds as early as possible. Do not delay this. Keep almost every item you grow or find. There will be other ways to make money at first, so do not worry about that. Growing a lot of cloth can be very beneficial at first, as a lot of the quests and tasks need that to complete them. So if you're just starting out and you need seeds and do not know where to get them, you can get seeds for growing crops at the very first shop in town called Mead Seeds. And while you're in there, keep an eye out every day for what's on sale. You can see what's on sale in Mead Seeds by looking for the red sign in the store. Every single day, a different item will go on sale at half price. When it does, buy the whole lot of them. I promise it's worth it. Quick tip, the better watering can will also go on sale some days. Wait to buy that until it goes on sale because it will be half off. Back to your farm, sometimes weeds can grow where your crops are sown and will stunt any growth. So as soon as you see something covering your crops, pull those weeds out. Then, when twinkles appear above your crops, that means it's ready to harvest. There are 3 things that can help you with farming: sprinklers, oob coops, and fertilizers. Sprinklers look like little water guns and can water your crops for you without you doing a single thing. In order to craft sprinklers, you have to have rain plops. You can only get rain plops during rain, which is pretty rare in Badgetown, so make sure you gather up rain plops when you can. Oob coops are cute little coops that you can set up on your farm. You can level oob coops up to level 5, and they have a lot of benefits. Your ooblets can water your crops, keep the weeds away, smash rocks, and so much more. I typically like to put my oob coops in the middle of a 9-square plot. That way they can reach everything around them, as the ooblets will only be able to take care of the 8 crops that are surrounding the coop. So fertilizer can make your crops grow faster, or they can make you have to water less, just depending on which one you use. Speedy Grow helps it to grow, yes, you guessed it, speedier, while Stay Soggy helps it to, well, stay watered longer. Lastly, expanding the seed store with your Wishies at the Wishy Well is highly recommended because you can unlock new seeds pretty early on. Now, let's talk about ooblets and dance battles, my personal favorite part of the game. Ooblets can have 3 different rarities: common, uncommon, and gleamy. An easy way to see if the ooblets are common, uncommon, or gleamy is the today's oobs. That happens right after you sleep and before the next day starts. This will show the ooblets that will pop up when you go into town that day. Red names are common, yellow are uncommon, and blue is gleamy. If you want to get any of these ooblets, you'll have to have the item at once, and you'll have to dance battle with it and win. After winning, you'll get a seed, and if you're unsure of the ooblet's rarity, a good way to tell is the name of the seed you get after the dance battle. After getting the seed, all you do now is go plant it, and in a day or a few days, you'll have an amazing new ooblet to follow you around. You can see which ooblets you have collected in your almanac, and every single time you plant a new ooblet, take it to the research center and scan it. Yes, that means even when you get an uncommon or a gleamy ooblet, because every time a new ooblet variety or rarity gets scanned, you will get tons of gummies. Now on to dance battles. Dance battles can get pretty fun. The goal of a dance battle is to reach a certain number of points, which you can find in the top left or right corner of the dance battle. You will get a deck of cards in these dance battles. Choose which ones you use wisely. In my opinion, always use your hype cards or gain a beat first, and then if you can, Get rid of fluster as fast as possible if you have been affected by it. Fluster is the green down arrow beside of your points. After hype is used and fluster is gone, focus on going for the cards that add the most. Only steal points if they have enough to steal. You really don't want to waste your points if they don't have enough points to steal. You can find how many points they have in the bottom right. And that's basically it for the dance battles. They're really fun, but they are pretty simple. The last thing to mention in this topic is the dance barn. I highly recommend unlocking the dance barn as early as possible and participate and win the 3 dance battle tournament every day. You can get some really fun and useful items from winning, and you get XP for your cute ooblet buddies. It's a win-win-win. You can also get accessories for your ooblets, which has to be equipped from the almanac. These really do add something to each ooblet and makes it feel super unique. So a game like this would not be complete without friendships. In ooblets, you do not have to talk to everyone. Yes, you heard me right. You do not have to talk to everyone. The only villagers you have to talk to are the villagers that have a white dot over their head. When you do talk to them, you'll gain friendship points. You'll eventually get gifts and friendship stickers from them every time your friendship level goes up. Sometimes you can even get rare ooblet seeds from the villagers, so this is definitely worth doing, and it doesn't cost anything to do but a few seconds. I do recommend reading the dialogue from time to time if you don't always read it. It can give you a good laugh sometimes. Also, you will want to go in their houses or shops and look around for glowing items you can interact with. These can give you very useful items or gummies, so definitely do some snooping around in NPC houses every so often. I'm also going to note there are many different locations you can explore in Ooblets, not just Badge Town. I'm not going to spoil these, but if you want to explore the new towns, do the side quest to repair the hot air balloon in town. Now that we've gotten the bigger topics out of the way, let's talk about some tips and tricks for Ooblets. So when you first start out Ooblets, you have to pick a club. I was kind of worried that this would alter what happens in the game, but fear not, it does not alter anything. So honestly, my advice is to just pick whichever Ooblet you think is the cutest, the mushroom, and then go on with your day. There will be items you can find all over town, and yes, pick them all up. Everything stacks, so just keep picking it all up and saving it. You can also find stuff on the beach like shells to sell, in villagers' houses like I mentioned earlier, everywhere. Remember to check your mail. Every time you see the ribbons flying upwards from it, click your mailbox. You'll get plenty of good items and a lot of good information from just doing that simple task. Also, you do have daily tasks you can complete, and you can check them by clicking right on the D-pad. There are 3 each day, and when you complete them, you get wishes in return. Sometimes these are worth it, sometimes they aren't, so just use your discretion. Unlock the Wildlands and do not forget about it like I tend to do. The Wildlands can unlock crops and items you can't get anywhere else, so keep leveling that area up. Also, try to unlock the Dance Barn, Oobnet Tower, and Hot Air Balloon as soon as you can. You may be tempted to spend your wishes at the Wishy Well on random things, but try to only spend it on recipes and permanent items, not just random resources you can get elsewhere. Trust me, this is important. If you need more storage, and you will, you can go grab a cheap fanny pack from the clothing store Kabonbon. Don't forget to equip it on your character or it doesn't give you any extra slots. Alternatively, you can go to the furniture store, Manatwee, and buy a common treasure chest to stick in your house to keep stuff in as well. Lastly, if you've been finding those random recipe pieces and don't know what to do with them, keep collecting them until you get 4. Then you can combine them and make a brand new beautiful recipe. That was a mouthful, but that is all I have for you guys starting out in your own Oob world. I hope this was helpful, and I'll definitely be making more Ooblet videos, so if you want to stick around, definitely click that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and God bless.